Once, in a quiet village surrounded by green fields, lived a man deeply worried about his only son. The boy was kind, but lazy, drifting through his days without purpose. One morning, the father decided to teach him a lesson, not with anger, but with wisdom. A lesson about the value of time. He called his son and said softly, "Son, inside the cupboard, there's an old watch. Bring it to me." The boy found it, an ordinary, worn-out watch, and placed it in his father's hands. The man looked at it carefully, then said, "Now, take this watch to the market. Ask everyone how much they think it's worth." Curious, the boy went out. He showed the watch to the first man he met. The man said, 500 rupees. The next man said, 1,000. Another guessed, 800. Everyone had a different answer. When the boy returned, he said, "Father, no one agreed on its value. Everyone gave a different price." The man nodded quietly. "Put the watch back," he said. The next morning, he called his son again. "Bring the watch," he said, smiling. When the boy handed it over, the father said, "This time, go back to the market, but don't ask about the price of the watch. Ask them instead, what is the value of the time inside this watch?" The boy frowned. "The time? Inside?" His father only smiled. "Yes, go and ask." And so, confused but obedient, the boy went again. He asked people in the market, "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" People laughed. Some called him foolish. Some waved their hands and told him to go away. Others looked at him as though he had lost his mind. The boy felt embarrassed and almost gave up. But then he saw a small, quiet shop at the corner. An old watchmaker sat there, his glasses slipping down his nose, his hands steady, as he repaired a delicate clock. The boy hesitated, then repeated his question. "Sir, how much is the time inside this watch worth?" The old man looked up slowly, smiled kindly, and said, "Ah, I see what you're asking." He put down his tools and said gently, "Son, time has no price. You can give me all the gold in the world, but you cannot buy back even 1 second that has passed. That is why wise people use it carefully." The boy listened, eyes wide. The watchmaker continued, his voice calm and deep. "Time has one bad thing it passes, and one beautiful thing: you can choose how to spend it. Every person in this world has 24 hours in a day, the rich and the poor alike. But the difference lies in how they use those hours." The boy stood still. For the first time in his young life, he truly understood something. He thanked the old man, bowed politely, and ran home. When he told his father what had happened, the man smiled and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "My son," he said softly, "the world gives everyone the same gift each morning time, but it also takes it back each night, quietly, without asking. Now that you know its worth, use it wisely." From that day on, the boy changed. He woke up early. He worked with focus. He spent less time wandering and more time building, and slowly his days became brighter, his heart lighter, because he had learned that time is the most precious thing in the world. You cannot buy it, you cannot keep it, but you can honor it by living with purpose every single moment. Time is free, yet priceless. You cannot own it, but you can use it. You cannot keep it, but you can spend it wisely. And once it is gone, you can never get it back. So, before another day slips away, ask yourself, how will I use my time today? Let every second mean something. Let every hour bring you closer to who you want to be. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And don't forget to subscribe to Wordy Tales, where every story helps you slow down, reflect, and cherish time itself.